Hey, it's day 120 of Hey, what are you doing today? Um, just decided to make the video again without really having much thought about what I'm gonna say, and I'm still caught up in this sense of low stress that I have. This. Uh, I was thinking about it while I was walking out to the truck. Just how much I've changed, about what I was worried about before, things that were bringing me down, and now I just feel this release. I just kind of let everything go, and it's just like, just feel just calm and relaxed, and better. Feel more centered. Every day I pick up a little bit more knowledge, a little bit more tidbits, and I can feel myself growing on a daily basis. Now, I had mentioned yesterday about feeling like I'd gone through a metabolic change where my metabolism had actually changed. And then, it's quirky. This world's quirky. The first thing I get an email from one of these, not an email. Yeah, it was an email. It was an email from an app that I signed up for, and telling me about the top 5 ways to change your metabolism. So of course I read it just to check it out and see how, unconsciously, not knowing about it, I looked at it, and I've been doing all 5 of those things that they mentioned for 120 days now. So, but it was just like one of those things, one of those, how peculiar the world is. I noticed yesterday, it kind of hit me on my metabolism. Has changed. I've created a change, and then here I received this email on how to change my metabolism. But every day is something stronger. Every day is something new. Sometimes it's a repetition of something I've already learned, and that just strengthens that one little tidbit of knowledge. Just feel alive again. I guess that's a big part of it. I feel like there's hope. There's something when I was in that routine that kind of kicked this thing off 120 days ago. I was just a miserable endless cycle, no way out kind of feeling, which I think a lot of us have that. We're stuck on because of different people that depend on us, or different bills that we have to pay, or whatever the case might be, that we feel physically trapped by a job. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not phased by any of it, at least not right at this given, this given moment in time. All that has been alleviated and lifted off me, and I'm excited to see the progress, and excited to see what I'm moving towards. Um, oh yeah, another thing, it's just different things too. Another thing that I started doing was different things on strengthening willpower. I think willpower is a huge thing. Obviously, when used correctly, and you're gonna when we can attain a goal, that sense of having achieved something through our willpower makes us feel so much stronger and so much better. But just doing simple things. It might sound goofy, but like yesterday, I decided to allow myself to have kind of a little bit more freedom with what I was eating. And it doesn't hurt to do that every now and again. It doesn't hurt to have a cigar every now and again. I'm not smoking cigars every day, 5, 6, 7 a day or something like that. But I think, to sit back and relax and enjoy, a cigar or a glass of wine. I'm not a wine drinker. I'll have some beers, but just those things that some people might say, oh, that's they're such bad things. But in moderation, it's sometimes nice to reground ourselves. That's how I let myself have some food that I wouldn't normally have on my diet. And but So anyway, I was driving home. I picked up some little cookies from a store, from a little deli. And had them in the box, and they looked awesome. And then I got out to my car, and I set them on top of the bag, and I set them next to me, and I forced myself to drive all the way home. And just like, it's just one of those things. It creates a battle, and something as simple as that, it can be duplicated over and over and over again, just kind of creating that battle and strengthen that will until that will is so strong that something as silly as letting some cookies call your name for a 20-minute ride home is an easy challenge. What's a difficult challenge at that point? What's your will strong enough? Um, now I'm kind of experimenting with, I've decided to kind of experiment with putting myself through different situations and learning to strengthen myself mentally by, like, for example, tomorrow I anticipate just taking an ice cold shower, you know, just and just to the point of I'm gonna do that until I'm used to it, you know, until it's just becomes a normal thing. I think, you know, in the winter it's kind of pretty scary thought, you know, water gets pretty cold, and you know, the house is cold and blah blah blah. Well, I'm gonna jump in and take an ice cold shower until I'm used to it, you know. And I think that it's just different conditioning, it's just different things that we can do to ourselves. As crazy and as outlandish as that sounds, you know, everything that I know that everything that I decide to put myself through is going to just make me that much stronger in the end, you know, in some way, shape, or form. So if I push myself running, if I, you know, whatever the case might be. But anyway, it's just tests, just, you know, just tests to strengthen myself. It's all part of the process. Man, it's hot in this truck. But anyway, I'm sitting in black leather, I got the windows closed, and I'm sweating a little bit, and my train of thought's not quite there because I didn't really fire the engine up anyway. I just kind of want to come out here and make a little bit of video. Maybe I'll come back to it in a second and add some things to it. But for now, that's just it. I mean, just what can I do to make myself stronger, make my will stronger, make my ability to endure tough situations stronger, keep me calmer in the heat of the battle, keep me calmer in the moment, keep more clarity in my brain when I'm in a bad situation or a difficult situation. Oh, you know what? I did want to talk about that. Well, I guess I could talk about that. And you know, the conflict is the father of all things. You know, without conflict, nothing would ever be achieved. There would just be a latency until we died, kind of thing. So we learn from conflict. We embed from conflict. So by creating these peculiar little conflicts of the will, conflicts of, you know, what my body is feeling and what it tells me to do, and, you know, how I overcome it. It's all self-empowerment. You know, it's maybe a way that I hadn't looked at it before. So decided I'd kind of talk about that today. And as weird and as peculiar as it sounds, I mean, it's just something to test out. I'm going to put myself through a series of tests at this point and see how much stronger I can get, and, you know, have some fun with it. So, and that's day 120. Hey, what are you doing today? Thanks.